Hello and welcome back to Developers Diary. We are looking into the page item details in the previous tutorial and we shall continue this in this tutorial. So let's log into your workspace and choose an application that we have created. Go to the app builder, then employee demo app and the page, custom page. Run that application. So you have two fields, employee number and employee name and a save button. So go to the page designer, select page item and go to the appearance. In the template, you have multiple options. Hidden, optional, optional above, floating, required, required above, and required floating. Let's select hidden. If we choose hidden, the label will be vanished. So save this and run that. So you can see the label has been vanished and the field is appearing in that way. Let's choose optional and click save and run option. Now label is visible and option is showing in this way. Then we have optional above. By selecting optional above, the label will be at the above or at the top of the text field. You can see that. Then we have required options. If we select required, we can see the static at the label. You can see that static sign at the label. Similarly, required above and required float works. Then we have a template options. You can stretch form items. You can change the size of items, large, extra large. Then we have an advanced tab, retext, post text, margins, bottom margins, and display style. You can see the field changes when we change the attributes. Now, in the required, we have required indicator option. If you want to use static, then you use static. By default, static is enabled. But if you want inline label, then you can select it and click OK. It will show a required label under the field. You can see that the required is showing below that field. After that, we have icons, classes, format mask. Let's choose an icon. F is search, simple. Click save and run. Now you can see a search icon in your text field. Then you have format mask. If you have date or number, Then you can apply these formats to your dates or number value. After that, we have weight and placeholder value. You can change the weight as per your desire. Or placeholder value in it. Search any value. When there is no value in the field, then the placeholder value will be visible. When you add or type anything, the placeholder value will vanish. Then we have a validation. In the validation, you can check if the value is required or not. The required option in the template is used only show the static or required label below the field. But this validation checks the text value if it is required or not. Let's enable it and click save and run the page. Now, without entering any value, we click the save, then it will show an error. Employee number must have some value. It means this validation working by default. If we don't enable it and click save and run the page, you can see the required, but when we click save, it submit the values to the session state. So it means the template is only used for showing the static or required field, but the validation actually works for the validation or for required field. Now the maximum length. Maximum length indicates that how many character you want to enter into the field or upper limit to your field. For example, I have entered 5, click save and run the page. So max I can enter only 5 characters into the field. So that is the purpose of this maximum length. Then we have a pre-text in advance. We have a pre-text and post-text. If you want to add any text before the field and after the field, then use the pre-text and post-text respectively. For example, we can add pre-text and then post-text. Click save and run the page. So you can see the pre-text before the text field and post-text after the text field. Then you have one on unsaved changes. You have two values here, page default or ignored. If you refresh or redirect to the another page without saving the data, by default it wants to the user. Then we have source. In source, if you have any form region, then you can select here. Then you have a type. In type, you have multiple options, static value, database column, item, SQL query, return single value, multiple value. expression, and body. When we create a form based on a table, then the type of this field column will be database. You can choose any of the value. Choose expression and enter the PL expression here. So we are using systate. Click OK. After that, we have option used. It has two values, always replacing an existing value in the session state and only when current value is null. We use always replace an existing value in the session state. Whenever the page loads, it refresh this value. Then we have a default option. In the default option, when the page loads, we want to show the default value, then we choose this option. We can provide sequences, function body, expression, static values, and items. Then we have a quick picker. It enables the user to pick predefined value with just one click. Other than, other than typing in text field or selecting the value from the select list. Quick picker enable 10 values that user can pick. You can provide a static values or SQL query. Let's select the static values. Let's give department HR with value HR, finance, finance, IT, and now click save and run the page. Now you can see the quick picker values here, and sysadmin is the sysdate is the value which is showing because of this source expression. Now click this HR, you can see the HR, you can click the finance, and you click the IT. So this is the quick picker that we can use. After that, we have read only option. You can choose always row returned. In this case, you need to provide a query, and if the query returns the record, in that case the field will be read only. Then we have the security options that we shall explore in our advanced topics. So that's all for today. I hope you have learned something useful. So see you in the next tutorial.